maintain the momentum.
Yeah, got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Now, here's Cunningham. To the inside. Here's Stewart. No good. Simmons with the defensive effort.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him into tough shots this quarter.
Well, MP isn't just making headlines on the court. It was announced that he has partnered with Gatorade.
Oh, this is big, I think, Greg, for MP. Gatorade doesn't just partner with anyone. They recognize his star potential and knew they had to make him part of their team.
And
that'll be a
timeout.
Timeout. It's your Pistons mascot.
He's earned it with his play.
And a different look here for the Pistons. Olynyk is checked in for Stewart. Diallo comes in for Saddiq Bey. Josh Jackson's checked in for Rodney McGruder. And Lee's subbed in for Cunningham. Now, here's Grant. His last outing with 20 points. Olynyk trying to break loose. No good from Grant. Greg, the way Dort has handled guys like LeBron and Harden, he does as well as anyone when it comes to defending them.
Yeah, I mean, he's small but strong and really hard to bump off his spot. Quick enough to stay with anyone on their drives and just turning into a great shutdown defender.
Here's Simmons. Rebounded by the Pistons. They're getting their first look at the Thunder in this.
And in an conference matchup, they faced these guys twice this season, and last year they took both games.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
There's 42 seconds left to play here in the first. Grant, that's good.
An aspect of his game is Grant really is work for him. He's now a threat to capitalize off the catch.
Simmons against Grant, 18 feet out, and it goes down 2 points. 14 points for MP.
Wow, 10 straight points from mid-range.
Pistons trail by 13. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Lee outside. Clock at 6. Now the pass to Grant.
Second violation.
And it's going to be a
Thunderball.
And so it's the
That's the end of the first quarter with the score. All right. Look who's coming onto the court. Come on. For your Pistons dancer.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
We've got Olynyk. Saddiq Bey is out there with Hamidou Diallo. And it's Cunningham, and it's McGruder in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group for Detroit right now. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Saddiq Bey was the 19th pick in 2020 out of Villanova, and he made an immediate impact for the Pistons. Dwayne Casey said he's a coach's dream, adding he's made himself into one of the top three-point shooters of his class, a defender, and he's just scratching the surface. Guy's not bad for a rebuilding team.
You're right, they got a good one. Thanks. Now here's Simmons. 17-point lead. Their count the basket.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many. And now they've chosen the full court man-to-man.
Here's Cunningham. No points. in the game yet for him. Bay with the screen for Cunningham. It's sent back down by Simmons. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
Now
Stewart's checked in for Bay.
Thunder.
Paladon's checked in for the Thunder. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents. And not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your list. But then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
Here's Cunningham after the made shot from Simmons. Trying to get something going. That basket is going to count.
Basket will count.
Very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Okashevsky's come in for Kenrich Williams. And it's Dort in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Simmons can't get it to go.
I thought that one was going to go down. Mid-range jumpers. Oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the deep playing soft like that.
Now, here's Cunningham. Down low, here's Stewart. And he can't bank that one in. Oklahoma City comes into this one after the win against the Grizzlies.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Simmons. A great touch on the 16-footer. Simmons got 24.
And usually teams go on runs, and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks, but not now.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Timeout. There. It's your Pistons mascot. Coming on to the floor for the Thunder. That's the end of the first half. With the score, your Pistons 18. The Thunder 34.
From Simmons.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
The blocks are impressive, no doubt, but his intimidation factor actually prevents certain shots from ever being taken at all.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. Taking a look at the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander and Dort are the guards. Williams is out there with Simmons, and it's Favors in at the center position. Here's Cunningham after the made shot from Simmons. And stolen by Simmons. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. Again, the Thunder score.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Pistons trail by 20. Now here's Cunningham. Out to the right wing. Magruder passes to Cunningham. Just 5 on the clock. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Cunningham's got his second bucket.
Look, that's a nice play. You need low post scoring to keep your offense balanced.
Shoots from the elbow. Again, Oklahoma City.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Here's Stewart. No good on the shot. Simmons with the defensive effort.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Again, the Thunder score.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Favors against Grant. In the corner, Bay with it. Shot clock at 5. over Favors. Bay, no good. The Thunder leading by 22. And there's the foul. It's on Rodney McGruder. That is his first foul of the game. And the Thunder making a switch here. Paladon's checked in.
Now into the lineup for the Thunder.
Simmons against Grant. Goes up on the high post. And that one's good. Simmons got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And he delivers another blow. Something's gotten into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
Now, here's Cunningham. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. The shot will not fall. On offense, here are the Thunder. They're on a 10-2 run here, and they double up Simmons. Outside Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Releases. And it's Simmons. That time on the assist by Williams.
The assist goes to Kenrich Williams.
For the Pistons. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Stewart. Diallo comes in for Saddiq Bey. Jackson, he's checked in for Rodney McGruder. And Lee subbed in for Cunningham. And then for Oklahoma City, Roby, he's checked in for Favors. Jack comes in for Kenrich Williams. And it's Ty Jerome in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Here's Simmons. Again, the Thunder score.
And now you can see the D having problems stopping the mid-range jumper, just not really closing out as much as they need to.
Now here's Lee. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
And until he starts knocking down some shots, I don't think the deficit's going to get any smaller.
Well, one thing, Chris, you got to love about Jeremy Grant is his raw scoring ability.
I mean, he's a real volume shooter. He takes a lot of threes, but makes a lot of threes. I mean, you can trust him to come up with points out there on the floor.
59 seconds left to play in the third. The Pistons have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter.
That's an
Not how they
foul
picture the half started.
Oklahoma City
Error
ball.
there. We'll see how they rebound
Now into the
from that
lineup for
miscue.
the Thunder.
Man, when you're playing from behind, that's the last thing you want to do. Make matters worse.
Simmons left side, shoots over Grant, and there's
Simmons.
another one for the Thunder.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And the Pistons with possession here. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. It's sent back down by Simmons. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Roby. Back to Simmons. Over Lee. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Some players might wear down during this kind of run. He's only getting stronger.
The Pistons shooting a rough 22% so far in this one. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons.
Simmons.
That'll be his
That's
second
his
foul of
second
the game.
personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Thunder.
There's 10 seconds left in the third.
Pokashevsky.
Here's Grant. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on the...
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, hey, it's your Pistons mascot.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Detroit with the ball. We've got Trey Lyles. Lee out there with Jackson. Then it's Josh Jackson. And it's Stewart in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group for Detroit right now. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Over Stewart. Shot's good by Simmons. Simmons got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Thunder. And here's Lee. Jackson setting the pick here for Lee. Stewart finds Jackson. Down to
That's the end of the game.
Hey, T, you want to start? You know, I wouldn't say it's a competition.
Okay. So do you ever
I don't know, maybe Dwayne.
It'll be the Raptors off the tip. Brad, you won Rookie of the Year. You feel that a rookie wall is a real thing this time of the season?
I think it is, B.A. Now, I'm not the smartest guy in the room, but 30 games versus 82 games is a serious difference. The physicality of the NBA can also wear down a rookie.
Clock at 6. Oh, Favors with a block. Barnes against Simmons. Shoots over Barnes. Nice shot by Simmons. And we knew it was coming, but didn't know when. MP has signed his shoe deal.
New Balance was smart to grab him when they could. I know a number of big names have been eyeing MP for a deal like this.
Now here's Barnes. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Not enough on that one as it misses. Simmons against Barnes. From 20 feet. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2. First quarter, just over a minute played. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Anunoby passes to Barnes. Inside, Siakam. Hey, it's blocked by Simmons. Dort finds Simmons. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Oh, the Thunder tack on 2 more.
Nice job to recognize the lack of D in that medium range area.
Here's Van Vliet. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game. To the inside. And slam by Gilgeous-Alexander.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort. Well, Lu Dort earned his first minutes in the NBA because of his elite defensive prowess. But think about the improvements on his perimeter game last year. Now a legit threat on the offensive end.
Now here's Simmons. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Pass to Flynn. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Yeah,
at the
you look
line
now
for
and
your
think,
Raptors.
this guy went undrafted, and he'll continue to develop as a shooter. Lu Dort now a fantastic perimeter two-way player.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 6. Over Barnes. Simmons, no good.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Barnes, no good.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Simmons against Barnes. And that one's good. Simmons.
And usually teams go on runs from a bunch of layups and dunks, but that's not the case here.
The Raptors have gone 0 for 5 to begin this game. Siakam. Oh, Simmons with the block. A minute 15 left to play in the first quarter. Shot from the top of the key. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Simmons has gone 5 for 7 shooting. Now a timeout called by Toronto.
All right. Looking for the court. Come on, get out.
Schedule, but both teams are capable of flashing serious potential.
We're seeing two teams that could be building more for the future, trying to instill a winning culture, and we'll see which team takes a step in that direction.
Now here's Achua. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
That's a 3-second violation. Oklahoma City ball.
Here's Oklahoma City now. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Simmons against Boucher. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Now here's Van Vliet, guarded closely. 54 seconds left in the first quarter. Simmons against Trent. The rebound by Simmons.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
Pulls up. Toronto grabs the miss.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
That's his first.